Hi guys, so my name is Alex and I currently work, as some of you may know, in a Thai restaurant in town called Pranakron. And I'm sorry, but this might come across as like a shameless plug, which it is, but it's the best Thai food in York, hands down. However, as much as it is appealing to like specialize in Thai tapas food, I did spend about 10 grand for me in getting a master's in chemistry, and I think it's about time, some people may say, to find a use for it. And recently, I've been like applying for a lot of jobs, and in turn, sort of a lot of rejections have started to come my way, and it can be seen as like being tough, as it's like it knocks you down, and you start to feel that like you're a step one again. And I guess I would imagine like we've all sort of felt a sense of rejection, be it in like jobs, trying to buy a house, or maybe in some relationships. And it can be very hard to experience. And this might create like a feeling of uncertainty or lack of self-worth, maybe. But the Bible teaches us a lot about rejection. And in the Bible verse, Mark 5:25-34, it's sort of talks about how Jesus encountered like a woman who had been suffering from bleeding for over 12 years. And because of Jewish custom, women were considered sort of impure because of menstruating, and therefore was rejected sort of completely from society. And as nobody would sort of touch a woman in this situation, she couldn't get married or go to temple or ultimately be part of any community. So whilst Jesus was walking through a crowd, this woman decided to pursue him and reach out to him, which resulted in her getting healed. And Jesus felt a power sort of come out of him, and he turned around and asked, like, who touched me? She stepped forward, and Jesus told her that it was her faith that healed her. In turn, not only was she sort of physically healed, but there was a social acceptance that sort of happened as well. And looking at this, sort of two things really sort of stand out, I feel. Like, firstly, it was her faith that healed her, and the woman that had the strength of faith before she even got close to Jesus, and it was that strength that sort of meant she reached out her hand to him. And also, sort of a second point, it wasn't that Jesus healed her, he also accepted her, and in turn kind of reached out his hand to her, and through this she was accepted back into society to like lead a full and fruitful life. And even though we don't get to walk past Jesus in the street, though next time I'm going through the Shambles Market on a busy day, I might keep my eye out for him. But like that woman, we do get to reach out to God in the same way she did. What that often looks like is trusting in God's plan for us. And then when we do that, it gives the strength to sort of make convictions well and proceed through difficult situations easily with the knowledge that his hand is on our shoulder. And like the woman in times of rejection, we can hold on to knowing just we are accepted. And when we walk in strength and acceptance that Jesus gives us, I often know that there is an overflow, and we can use the strength given to us to share with others. And as the strength is given, it's not only for you, but also to help others so that everyone can be like a builder in God's kingdom. And lastly, I just want to really talk about an example of this personally. And even though it sounds like a broken record, it's about these job applications. And through my faith in God's plan, I've had a real and visible effect on how I sort of approach life and situations. And despite not really having a proper job yet, I haven't lost faith that everything is sort of in control, and that it's given me a strength to persevere through it all, and that the journey's still going, and that I'm confident through God's love and how he accepts me unconditionally, that it will be all right, and that's the faith I have. And really just through this talk, I just want to sort of encourage you to for you to put your faith in God and for his own individual plan for you all, and to sort of carry that strength that you will possess through his acceptance and through Jesus' acceptance of you, and how he'll be able to that you can sort of carry this forward into your next week, really. And thank you.